evening and welcome. It's yet another exciting exclusive interviews. My name is Ndoro, and tonight I am joined by a man who's mostly mistaken to be from Nigeria, but he is from Ghana and is known for his extravagant hair color. And he's with us and he served us with a banger, sugarcane. His name is Camidoh. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for gracing us in Zimbabwe. And foremost, you are from the airport right now.
Yes.
And you chose us first to come through and hang with us. We absolutely appreciate that.
Thank you.
Now, let's just go straight into it. The hair color, you are so consistent with it. You do it yourself. Where do you get it done? Did you pick it? Is it something that you chose, your flavor?
Yeah. First of all, like special greetings to all the people of Zimbabwe. You know,
Lovely.
Happy to be here. Well, my hair color, when I was first getting into the music industry, I thought, because I already studied marketing while I was in uni, so I thought I would color my hair to differentiate myself, you know, brand myself from other new artists, and yeah, it has been like this ever since.
You studied marketing, so do you do your own marketing as a brand?
A lot. I do that a lot.
I love that. It just goes in sync with everything. Now, you started your career in 2008, reliably told. And in 2021, last year, you came through with a banger.
Yeah.
We got on TikTok and everybody was sugarcane. And that's when I started Googling you and I thought to myself, perfect image for it. Now, if you listen to the lyrical content in sugarcane, number one, I must ask, did you write the song yourself? And if you did, why? Because it's something that hits to the heart.
Yeah.
And then the visuals are absolutely amazing.
You never know, say you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Man, join your chin, now walk your don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. I join your chin, now walk your don't talk. Taking it a break, at me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, my mister would on me. Yeah, follow. If you I go follow, and I hope you know, say you be Ndoro. You dey like Ndoro, Bucci, you follow. Oh, follow. If you I go follow, and I hope you know, say you be
Yeah. Well, I always love to make music that touches the soul. You know, that's the kind of music I love to make. So, literally all my songs, like when you listen, but when you go back and listen to like my songs that I dropped before Sugarcane, like literally all the songs would like hit you in the heart. You know, so that's basically what I've been doing since, and that's just what I did to Sugarcane. And I'm happy that like the whole of Africa or even the whole of the world, you know, is jamming and loving it.
Listen, I did note that Akon himself said he jams to the song. He said it's on my playlist. And I'm thinking to myself, if I had a song that Akon is jamming to, I would be ecstatic. How did that feel to know that icons like himself are saying, you're doing good with such a hit song?
Yeah, that's not even like the highlights, or because you know the point is Akon has been my mentor, should I say, like mentor. Inspiration, idol, like that. He's the reason why I got into the music business. Like, you know, Akon is the reason. I once listened to his song while I was in an internet cafe, very young.
I can imagine.
And then I was like, yo, I don't want to be a pilot anymore. I want to be a musician, you know. So I'm getting to that stage where I have made a music for my idol to like say, yo, this is a monster hit, and it's always on his playlist. That felt really good.
At one point, your song was on Shazam's top 200 most searched Afro-pop song in Africa, okay? Yeah. And then you landed #1 on Nigeria. Now, those are sterling numbers for something that's been on the charts for about 9 to 10 months at that point. And I can see you smiling now, so I can imagine how you were smiling then. But tell me, have you performed in Nigeria since all this chart topping?
Yeah, I performed twice in Nigeria. Performed twice in Nigeria. I'm looking forward to performing some more. Yeah, Nigeria is like my second home, you know. Yeah, now Zimbabwe is going to be my third home.
Your third home.
Yeah.
We hope that at some point we are going to #1. It's a very blissful place. You haven't seen nothing. You came from the airport and landed here. Wait until
so far from the airport, like the love has been massive. So I'm hoping that it's gonna continue and reflect in my streams. Once it reflects in my streams, I'm making more money. I say, yo, Zimbabwe, my first home.
Of course, that's gonna happen. But what I want to know from you is, it's one thing to be a musician. It's one thing to get into the industry. And it's another thing to bring a hit song, because now there's pressure. Now you've got to keep giving us hit songs.
I feel like that's just the conditioning.
Yes.
You know, it's like an industry condition where it's like an artist pops up
And then
and has a hit song at some point in their career, and then the whole industry, or like that's just the mindset, you know. But for me, I am a free person and I love to like move freely. I make music that I'm inspired to make. I make music that touches people. At what point the music becomes a hit song, that's like, I feel like that's very little of my, you know, my power. I do music and I market. And sometimes you market the product and it's just not like, you know, number one, but it's still inspiring people. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't get that every day. You know, if we get that every day, that's like more platinum blessings, you know, so we can only pray for that.
I like the acknowledgement that it's very little of your power. You do your best to give us the music, and then, you know, it's also on God. God just makes up on which one is going to land on the hottest. Now, you come into the scene, and then TikTok is going crazy. Like I told you, I first heard the song on TikTok, and then even like you said, when you got here, the love was massive. Talk to me about being around fans and having to contain yourself, perhaps having to remind yourself to be humble. How does that feel? How do you handle yourself around fans?
I'm always cool, like I'm always cool. Even times when I don't want to like take photos, like I'll be taking photos. And
that must be hectic though.
Yeah, it's hectic, but same time I feel loved because like think about how many human beings we have in the world, and you happen to be like people's favorite, and they just want to take photos. Like I feel like it's just love, you know. So it's just my responsibility to, you know, put a smile back on their faces, you know, for loving me. And yeah, so I managed to do that. I managed to do that. Yeah.
I'm glad you did acknowledge that sometimes you don't want to, but you have to. That's only human, right?
Yeah.
You did mention that you took marketing, so you do, you know, get back to yourself and help market your own brand.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about what part does social media have to play in this case, your brand. Do you think social media has a huge role to play in it?
100%.
Yeah. Seeing TikTok 100%. Also made sugarcane blow.
Yeah. 100%. Like I, as a musician, I view social media as a marketing tool, nothing more, nothing less. You know, I don't come to social media to put my private life or anything. It's only a marketing tool for me. You know, connecting with the fans is way of like, you know, reminding them that, hey man, I'm the one that sang your favorite song. I'm the one just put out a new song called Slow. You need to go check it out and all of that. So I feel like social media is a very important, like, digital tool, marketing tool for us. So that's how I see it, and I don't play with it, you know.
Listen, we are hanging out with Camidoh. He is from Ghana. It's a lot of excitement here, and we do have him first in studio. Please do stay tuned. We will be right back. It is exclusive interviews, and if you're just joining us, thank you so much for doing so. My name is Erica, and hanging out here with Camidoh from Ghana, and he did bless us with the hot song Sugarcane. Now, we were speaking to you, and you've told us about your idols and your marketing background, and how much you love Zimbabwe so far, and how much we gonna have to work ourselves to being #1 on your list.
Right.
Now, also, I am reliably informed that you are an artistic person. And obviously there's music, and obviously you're giving us the good stuff. What else do you do? Like, let's say you're not doing music. Do you have any other side hustle, we call it?
No, I don't. Like, I don't do any other thing. Music is like my only occupation, and but I'm a marketing head, you know. So sometimes you can come for a consultation.
I mean, we would love that, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but I'm a marketing head, so yeah, I always just like, you know, draw strategic plans and all of that for music, like artists and all of that. Yeah.
Now, we always like to add to the story when we get to hang out with someone. We want to know everything. So would you maybe want to share with us how your upbringing added to who you are today?
My upbringing is, I've just been raised by a single mother, and it was fun. Like, it just taught me like humility. you know, and a process, like knowing that life is a process, and there's a period where you have to be a servant, and there's a period where you're going to be a king, and everything is going to be done for you. And it's literally my life, you know. So yeah, that's just the inspiration I got from my upbringing, and it's still like, you know, reflecting in my music and in my lifestyle, the way that I carry myself and all of that. I just would want to share that with people, you know, to understand that life is a journey and it's a process, you know. So yeah, you're definitely not going to be where you are right now forever. You're definitely going to move. That track pusher is going to be a driver someday, you know. Security sleeping at the gate or the door is going to own a house one day. Like everyone is going to, you know, upgrade. So yeah, that's just my life story.
My takeaway from that is king one day, servant tomorrow. Now, I would like to believe that you are enjoying Zimbabwe already. Well,
Loving it.
Maybe you could tell us what are some of the things you're looking forward to do in Zimbabwe. And this is me testing you. If you've done research on Zimbabwe, do you know any Zimbabwean artists, any Zimbabwean musicians?
Yeah, I know Freeman.
Oh,
You know,
shout out.
head of Freeman. I haven't done much, like, but the thing is, I was being questioned the other day, and I was telling them that actually I love physical, you know, encounters. So it's better like
That's
to
always great.
meet the people, sit down, Harare or Kariba, eat the food, connect with the people, and then I can tell that, you know what, I'm loving this person, or like
The vibe.
Yeah, the vibe, and
Yeah.
I want to make music with this person and not.
Talking about making music, what have you found so far, or what can you say so far when it comes to collaboration? It could be perhaps you're going to leave Zimbabwe with a collaboration. I mean, we would love that.
Oh
But
yeah,
how has
easy
it been like for
me.
you?
Like that is my thing, you know.
Yeah.
When I get anywhere and I'm loving the vibe, loving the people, yeah, it's so easy for me to just like, you know,
Get in there.
yeah, get in the studio and start to record. So let's see what God will do.
Listen, you are definitely giving me festive vibes. What should we look forward to coming through from you musically for the festive season? Perhaps even personally, what are you looking forward to doing for this festive season?
I'm looking to giving the people I'm looking to give the people some interesting and intimate, you know, concert. I want to perform. I want to perform and not mime. You know, I want to perform, connect with the people, because literally most people know me for Sugarcane. I've got songs like For My Lover. I've got songs like Maria. I've got Slow. I've got like songs that people would love. So I just want to perform and connect with the fans, and you know, build some more you know, fan base out here. Yeah.
Speaking about fan base and numbers, what do you think of the Sugarcane remix? And more so, were you consulted before this is done? I mean, I'm not sure what happens when a remix is done, but do you like it? Do you like the numbers? Were you consulted?
Yeah, I actually wanted to do the remix. And, you know, I linked up with Kim Promise, Mayor Kun, Daco. Boom, the remix just took over Africa. She took over the world.
Definitely a boom. It came to us like that.
Took over the world.
It came to us like that.
Yeah.
Now listen, would love to take up more of your time, actually, would love it. But I think as a roundup to the people listening, there are a lot of people tuning in right now and thinking, listen, I wish he had something to say to me. And speaking of idols and coming into the scene and being hot, being humble, all that you mentioned, what would you say to someone that's listening right now? Something inspiring, something to take from you?
I can only say that, you know, you need to believe in yourself. I know you've heard it a lot of the times, like people tell you believe in yourself and there's nothing impossible. Yeah, everything is possible, so just keep believing, and you have to be putting in the work. Yeah. You know, put in the work, and you know, obviously God first, and yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, trust me, you're gonna achieve everything that you put your mind to. But that's what I like to say.
I love that, man. There's so much to take home to. And with that being said, gotta say thank you so much for coming through to exclusive interviews and so much love going out to you. We catch up with you today in Kariba as well. So Kariba is lucky today, yes?
Yes, very lucky. I'm also lucky, you know. It's just the will of God that we meet and connect. So yes, let's do that. Make sure you pull up in your numbers. If you haven't got your tickets, please make sure you come and get your tickets, and let's have a good time. And charge your phones. Don't get there and then you have a low battery, you can capture nothing. So
listen, between you and I, there's a reason why we both laugh at charging our phones. But it's been a lovely one. My name is Ndoro on exclusive interviews. So much love coming to you from me and the crew behind the scenes. It is festive season, so please do make sure you stay safe, but enjoy the rest of it.
Juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Yeah, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. like a thief in the night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. I join your Gina, get under. Taking it a break, at me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, my miss, I would me. Yeah, follow. If you I go follow, and I hope you know, say you be Ndoro. You did like Ndoro, Bucci, oh, follow. If you I go follow, and I hope you know, say you be Ndoro. You did like Ndoro, Bucci. Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know.